Turning now to a trending ticker on the Yahoo Finance platform, Apple shares are rising on news that sales of the iPhone are rebounding in China, with shipments up 52% in April. Here with what that means for the company moving forward is our very own Akiko Fujita. Akiko, how significant is this?
But yeah, it's certainly a big relief for investors, given that Apple's revenue, roughly 20% of it, comes from China. You're seeing that reflected in the move in shares, as you pointed out, up about 1%, although the stock is still down on the year. Now, the latest data comes from research firm, the China Academy of Information and Communications Technology. It points to a 52% jump in shipments of foreign brands in a month where overall smartphone shipments continue to gain momentum. Now, the data does not explicitly break out Apple's numbers, but those 3.5 million units shipped are largely attributed to Apple, given that it is still the dominant foreign brand in the market. The momentum follows a rebound that we saw in March, a bit of a reversal here after the company started the year seeing double-digit declines, and it comes on the heels of an aggressive price-cutting strategy by the tech giant. Back in February, Apple's third-party retailers began slashing the devices by as much as 10%. That was seen as a direct response to increasing competition the company faces from Huawei in the premium smartphone market. Remember, the homegrown player has been chipping away at Apple's market share since it launched its own premium smartphone in the fall of last year. That led to a 19% drop in shipments for Apple in the first 3 months of the year. The company reported an 8% roughly drop in its most recent quarter for the Greater China region. Now, as good as the numbers were for Apple in April, the expectation is that momentum can build even more because of those aggressive price-cutting campaigns the company has engaged in. Earlier this month, Apple upped its discount, slashing prices by up to $320 on select iPhone models at its Tmall site. So investors are certainly hoping that this is the beginning of a continued momentum here as Apple and Huawei continue to go neck and neck, face off in the world's second largest smartphone market.